Okay guys, we're back at her. I got some help from the YouTube Garage Gang on how this goes on and off. Yeah, I assume this is how it was going to come off. I tapped the holes out to make sure they're good and clean, got that in there nice and deep. You're watching it with me in real time here. Let's just see if I can do this without it spinning away. I'm doing something real crazy on camera. I guess if it doesn't turn out alright, I don't have to show you, do I? We can call this a delete. Oops, didn't save. Anyways, still have a little trouble here. I was told it was going to get pretty tight. They weren't kidding. There we go. We're either getting bendage or movage. There we go. She's coming. So that is the way it comes off. Probably a better way to do that without wrecking on puller. But we got all the pistons out of it. Obviously not the cam yet. We got to get the crank out. Got the top end and all the valve train, push rods, lifters. Never done a motor with solid lifters before. That's just odd looking. But anyways, there you go, guys. It's off. I will bring you back here. I'll give you a little bit of a walk around here in a second. See ya. Saying, we got all the pistons out. I had number one out. I showed you guys before the bearings and whatnot. I didn't think it was too bad, but then when I got into some of these bearings won't even sit in there. They're so loose, and they're showing the telltale signs of wear. It's down in the brass area. So yeah, there's no doubt we're getting new bearings. I haven't really looked at the crank yet. I wanted to get that all apart. So as usual, you're looking at it with me. There's some scratches, but nothing I can dig my fingernail into. Mostly just, I think it was just from running dirty oil. But anyways, probably, well, I probably could have saved it by tearing it apart before I ran it, but that would be no fun in that. So anyways, like I was saying, I got the Head of the North come up with the solution for putting this back together. Actually, it was another fella. I can't remember your name there. He chimed in yesterday about heating it up, and that's how it. Once it's heated up, you slide it on, bottom it out on the cam gear there, and then as it cools, it tightens down. Which I've done before with bearings. Races and stuff in bigger motors. I'd never even thought about it. I put stuff in freezers and heat and put them together in lieu of using a press, but I just wasn't thinking straight, I guess. I was wondering too though, if this is a harmonic balancer, is there rubber in here somewhere, some kind of a cushioning that I got to be careful with how I heat it up. One fellow suggested putting it in the wife's oven. Might not happen. But I do have a wood stove here that I can sit it on, or heat guns. But that time's not going to be for a little while. So anyways, guys, there you go. She's apart. Got to pull the crank out, and then the cam. And that's about it. Then we'll take a look at the cylinders and everything. We got everything trying to keep track of how it goes back together, so that my push rods are matched with my lifters. Solid lifter, something I really haven't come across before. I'm used to the hydraulics and having to worry about cleanliness and everything else, but this is just a solid chunk of steel. It looks like there's an oil galley that could support a hydraulic lifter. I just don't know if there's a direct replacement or if you got to change all the geometry around or something. I don't know. Anyways, we'll get there when we get there. See ya. Alright, there we go. We stripped her down. I'm thinking we're looking pretty good in there. Hey, let's go for a little ride. Won't focus. Anyways, there you go. It's a little dirty. Ran the horner down in there just for curiosity's sake to see if it would hit in all the sides, but the usual, it just must be a little bit of a lip in there. I don't think there's anything seriously wrong with the engine. I haven't looked close enough for cracks or anything like that, but I mean, this motor was not a problem when it was running. Got the cam out of it. Got the cam gear as well as the crank gear for the timing gears anyways are in excellent condition. I don't think they're original. Somebody said something about a fiber cam gear. And this one's metal, so I think that's been replaced already. Somebody, I don't know if it was one of you guys or something I read somewhere. But just like all the other bearings, just a lot of wear. I think it's a lot just involved in dirt, contaminated oil basically. I can't tell whether these are standard bearings or whether it's been turned already. I don't think the engine's been machined before. I think someone just tore it apart and threw a new set of bearings in it. I'll have to get somebody who knows how to read all the proper machinist tools. I don't even have them. So there's where we're at now. We're all disassembled. This is where I play around. I like to, you know, strip the paint, clean everything up, get her ready for reassembly. Oh, well, quick question too. I've got a gasket kit that I bought. It came with a like a modern style head gasket. What came off of this was a copper head gasket, and now I'm not sure if copper came off, if that's what I'm supposed to put back on it, or is it optional? Dealer's choice as to what you put back on for a head gasket. If anybody knows, let me know. Of course, I'll do whatever you say. So, have a good weekend, guys. Sunday morning. Just got back from breakfast. Pretty much done. I'm gonna clean up this time. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup behind myself. Put my tools away. Package up what I can that I'm not gonna use right away, and that'll be it. So have a good weekend, guys. We will see ya when we see ya.